Now then guys, how we doing? I hope you're all well and welcome to episode number 1 of this new save on the channel. It is the RTG that you guys voted for and I'm super excited for this one. As you can tell, I'm pumped. I've been wanting to do an RTG for a long time. I have no idea how this is going to go and how it's going to work on the channel. It's the first time that we've done something like this, but I'm excited. I'm certainly going to need your guys' help along the way, though, because I've not managed this lowdown on FIFA since probably like FIFA 16. So I'm definitely going to need a hand along the way with this. Now, Salford was the team that got chosen in the vote. I know that some people didn't want to see us manage at Salford, but I know it's been done before. But at the end of the day, this is going to be different. This is going to be our Salford. No matter what team we picked in this league, it was going to end up being our team. A team that had stories with the players that we developed, the players that we'd signed along the way to building to Premier League glory. So just take aside the fact that we're called Salford and just believe in the process and the players that we're going to bring in it. But first of all, before we do get into this career mode, if you are new and this is the first time you're on the channel, I would really appreciate if you could slap that subscribe button as well as hitting the like button if you go on to enjoy the video. Again, I have no idea how this series is going to go. I'm hoping for the best. Now, we are going to start off with this really rubbish stadium. I could change the color of the seats though, right? We're going to change the seat color to red, I imagine, because we're Salford, right? So the seats would be red. And that's what we're going to go with for season 1. I think what we will do as seasons go on is let you guys vote for changes to the stadium and what stadium we should choose as we progress through the save. Although having said that, is there a stadium that is a little bit more like Salford here? Salford have got a really interesting stadium. I think we just stick with this for season 1 because it's a low-seater stadium. I don't think there's any... I don't know what Salford stadium is. I think it's like maybe 10K. But I don't think there's anything out like that's the lowest stadium, unfortunately. So although we could get one that looks a little bit more like the Salford ground, it would have a ridiculous number of seats. So go in and plug the stadium name, the Peninsula, and that's it. That's going to be us. That's good to go. I don't want to mess about with the stadium too much. As I say, you guys are going to be able to have a say at the start of each season what we do. We're going to be playing this series on Ultimate. I probably will tweak the sliders as I go, as I always do. I'm a bit of a tweaker when it comes to sliders. But I'll let you guys know. Feel free to ask questions. Now, I'm going to turn international off. I was going to leave it on, but I'm going to turn it off. There will be nothing else added. It's going to be the usual setup for us. And let's see what we're working with here and what kind of budget we're going to have with Salford on season number 1. I'm expecting to predominantly just do youth stuff in this first season. I did do a vote on the channel, so we will be sending our first scout out today. Potentially, we will buy a second scout. I don't know yet. I don't know what budget we're really going to be working with. So potentially, we'll send out a second scout and then see where they go. But here we go. Your boy Yorkiemann taking over at Salford. I tell you what, he's an handsome devil, isn't he? He's an handsome devil. But there we go. We are in and we are ready to go. Of course, with the preseason friendly, we don't play these. I don't have that much interest in that. Oh, just remember, we're going to have to do the training all over again. I'm absolutely devastated that we're going to have to do the training again. We're being recommended Jamie Vardy and Richarlison. Not likely. So we've got 1.63 million to start things off. But let's go through the squad, see what kind of team we've got. I'm already seeing some 60s, so that's making me happy. There might be a host of players here that we can let go. Now, we've only got 2 goalkeepers, so that is a cause for concern. But I wouldn't mind just finding a youth goalkeeper with the scouts. We've got decent left back there. At this stage, I'm really focusing on just getting a good first 11. I know games are going to come thick and fast in this league. I'm not going to renew anyone's contract yet until I've got to play with them either. I want to see how people turn out. But Jordan Turnbull here already at 65 overall could definitely be someone who we bring through the leagues. We've got 3 decent right backs. Now, that's the old Man City right back as well. I think Luke Bolton will grow a lot. He can play right mid, so we need to bear that in mind. And then we do have a 17-year-old right back, but let's be honest, he's probably never going to make it. And then Taylor Golden, who, again, probably will not make it. We need to determine where Bolton's going to play first. Jason Lowe and Matty Lund. Okay, Matty Lund's decent, but his contract is going to be up, and he is 30. So there is a few older players. Of course, I don't really know anything about the squad apart from what I've seen on TV. I do know Ashley Hunter, actually, to be fair. We've got Matty Willock here. I'm pretty sure that's the brother of the Newcastle player, but yeah, I don't know. He looks like him, let's be honest. It looks like him. His in-game face looks like him. This is not a bad team. For me, it's going to be a question of, do we have enough? I know this guy, Brandon Thomas Asante, who came through the youth system there. He was at MK Dons at one point. I've used him in the past on Football Manager, so that's why I know it. He's probably going to get a new contract, and he's going to be one of the key players because If we look at his development and his attributes, in these early seasons, pace and acceleration is probably going to be very important for me on the wings, and he has that in an abundance. He can also play up top. So when we look at who we've got up top, oh, wow, we are... Oh, my God. Well, striker's going to be somewhere we need. Ian Henderson is 36 and not very good. And Matt Smith is 32. And he's decent probably for season 1. Where are the... Okay, so we're good at left mid. And I think we're good at right mid. I think our weakest position right now definitely is up top. I'm already banking that I'm going to play Asante up top. Not sure Smithy's going to do the job. I'm not sure we're going to play this formation. Someone did recommend that we play several different formations. I will try and do that. The problem is with FIFA is it doesn't really suit playing different formations against different teams, but I will try and do that. I am going to go through and put everyone on development plans. But it doesn't look like, at least in season 1, that we're going to be able to bring much money in from players. I have to bear that in mind. Now, let's send the youth scout out instantly. We did do a cheeky vote on the channel. I'm sorry if you missed it. Wow, this youth scout's bad, but I want them to be bad. So there's going to be some rules. Like, so if I go and hire a scout now, we're not going to hire these guys. If I hire a scout, maybe we hire this guy, 2-star, 1-star. We're not going to hire this guy. That may seem stupid, but at this stage, we wouldn't have the world's greatest scouting system. We're Salford. So I don't want to have unbelievable scouts and be finding the next Messi and Mbappe and whatnot in the early stages. So we're going to do 9 months. I'm just going to do any for this first set. We're going to send it out to England and just see if we can start bolstering the youth academy and getting some players in there to come through. If we find any worldies to start it off, that would be fantastic. I do, of course, have the youth academy already. And there's not really... Maybe this lad. Let's have a look. Got good pace and dribbling. So when I switch him to play on the right side of midfield, because he could play right mid and then we could change Asante up top. But Asante, I'm going to say his name wrong every time. But apart from that, the youth academy is pretty trash here. That's okay, because we're going to fill it up over time. Now, if we look at the vision and expectation, really, we're lucky. Everything's very low at the minute, apart from domestic success, which is high. They want us to win the league title. I'm not sure we do that, but I do think being at Salford, we should be aiming to win this league season number 1, and then it'll be really the battle in the leagues below. Now, Louis Barry could be good. He's on loan already at Swindon, but maybe in the future we could get him on loan. And let's be honest, lads, it's not a surprise that they're recommending strikers to me. Akinfenwa, what a legend. It's not a surprise they're recommending strikers to me instantly off the bat because we're very, very weak there. Luke Molyneux, I'll take a look at, but I'm going to need suggestions then. So the first suggestion of a player, now you're going to have to be realistic. You're going to have to bear in mind our budget. And if you played at this level, that's what you need to be thinking at. We've got 1.42 million and 28k on the wages, but I do want to sign a new youth scout. In fact, I'm going to do that here straight away. We're going to go for the Russian. He's got good experience, but not the greatest of judgment, but he's only going to cost me 45k. And you guys are now going to be able to let me know down below. I want to hit the home nations to start things off. I think if we look at the vote really quick, I'll take a quick look at the vote now that maybe Scotland is in second place. So maybe I'll leave this vote up for longer, and whoever finishes in second place will be where we send the scout in the next episode. I'm going to go off now and do all this training, obviously. I'm going to figure out a second lineup, and then who's going to be our first game of the league season. It's going to be Leighton Orient. Now, I actually don't know how good they are. I just know that Cutsy's doing them. And then we've got 2 cups. What other Oh, okay, so there's like the Papa John's Trophy, right? I don't know if it's called the Papa John's Trophy. It is. So we've got the Papa John's Trophy, the Carabao, and the Emirates FA Cup. I think recently Salford might have won the Papa John's Trophy or been in the final, if I remember correctly. So maybe that's something we could aim for. So we've gone through and done the position change for Yannick. He looks all right. He looks okay. Like, he's fairly quick and a decent dribbler. So I think with a little bit of time put into him, by the time he is 16 and eligible to come into the squad, he might actually be a good backup just for this season and then just see how he progresses. I've also gone through and done a bit of training, put everyone on development plans. And we're slowly starting to scout players now. I've got Louis Barry, and that's pretty much it. And obviously, he's out on loan at the moment, and it would probably be a loan for us next season. There is a player out there that you guys might want me to get, though. And that is this young man. We're scouting him at the moment, and I don't mean for transfer. I just mean a loan deal for this season. Now, we're very, very weak up top, aren't we? I think this guy could bang goals for fun. in League 2. So maybe we try and bring in Dane Scarlett on loan. Let me know what you think down below. So we've got our first monthly scout report here as well. And there's only 2 players. There's only 2 players, lads, in the first scout report. It's going to be rough doing the scouting because I haven't done any scouting with a team that can't particularly find great players. Now, Lance Murphy has a potential of 80, which is very ridiculous for this level. And his value is telling me that he's not going to be the worst rated player bringing him in. So we're going to sign Lance Murphy. We're not going to take Lewis Davis, though. We're not going to take him. So we will instantly go into the academy now, take a look at him, see if we need to change his position. Obviously, the academy is going to be something that's really important. And 80 potential at this level is very good. And you've got to remember, we probably make a decent amount of money. So he's already 55 rated overall, which is a very good sign. If I take a look at him, he's got decent pace, passing, dribbling. Is he another winger? Would we do well with him out on the wing? Maybe it's centre mid. I think I'm going to prefer him as a centre mid because we're good at the wing anyway. His passing is what makes me think centre mid. We need to make him a bit more physical, but that's fine. We can do that along the way. There we go then. It's going to be time for the first game of the season, and I just want to see how the team does. We're going to do some tactical stuff as well. I'm going to stick with this formation, but I do have a style that I tend to play. We're going to be a little bit deeper than that because we are very slow at the back, and I definitely don't want slow build-up. I think we're going to go fast build-up and forward runs. I think we might go fast build-up and direct passing, but I'm not sure we've got the pace. I certainly don't want us to be as wide as we are at the minute, but I do want us to get plenty of players in the box. So that's probably tactically how I'm going to play for now. I'm going to watch how the players actually play in this first match and then determine how things are going to go. This could be very difficult. Leighton Orient could be a difficult test for us in the first match. So this will be the starting 11 for our first game. Again, we're still assessing the squad at this moment in time. I'm going to start Willock because I think he's got potential to actually do very well. So I want to give him the game time this year. And our midfielders are quite old, so he's one of the younger ones. Bolton will start at right back, Asante at right mid. So we'll kind of see how he gets on. I'm nervous, but excited at the same time. I mean, ideally here, home game for the start of the season, you get it off with a win, don't you? Ideally is what I say. I have no idea. I haven't played FIFA in a few days as well, so that always adds to it. I'm more intrigued just to see how I get on with the lads, how well I can play with them, how it plays, because again, we've not used players that are rated this badly before. I'm not going to be able to play how I have in other saves, certainly not the RB save or the Newcastle save that we've done recently. I'm going to try and hold the ball up with Smith and then spread play. That's going to be the plan, but whether that happens, I do not know. That's a good ball in from Bolton, though, early doors. We've got some height in the team. We've got some physicality, and I need to use that. Of course, if you guys are playing along with me, you're doing an RTG, whether it be with Salford or whoever, I'd love to know how you're getting on, how you're finding it. Maybe some of the players that you've picked up. Maybe some of the tips you've picked up as well. Formations, potentially, that you found work at this lower league level, as that's a terrible pass. All that can help us along the way. We've not started this game badly, actually, to be honest with you. We've started quite well. Go on then, Asante. I wanted to play that over the top, but the physicality of this Leighton Orient midfield is causing me a few problems here in the early stages of the match. Surely the first goal of this series can't be a Leighton Orient goal. We just can't allow it. Players do not turn as well at this level. They really don't. I'm trying to turn on the knife edge, and it's just not happening for me at the moment. But that's great from Bolton, and that is great play. And now Asante, who we know is very quick. The problem is Smith is not quick, but this is lovely play. It's opened up. We might get it to Smith. He's not strong enough. That was the first time we've really broken away, though, but we do end up on the football. Oh, this is nice. Go on, then Asante's right there. Oh, he's a good ball in. Oh, they've got some tall centre-backs of Leighton Orient. We're not too bad at the back. We've got a 64 and a 65 rated centre-back, so I'm not too... They're just slow, but again, I'm probably not coming up against the world's quickest attackers, so as long as that tends to remain the case, I should most likely be okay. But this is not going my way at the minute. I thought he was offside. He is. Like Ashley Hunter already, his balance is nice. I'm enjoying using him here in the early stages, and Luke Bolton's ability to run on as well is very good. And I've spotted a runner. 1-0. Is he going to be onside? McKelney with the first goal. Is he onside? I think he is, and there we go. Salford make it 1-0. And that is the first goal of this RTG. And what goal it was on the volley. Luke Bolton is going to be really good for us. I'm telling you, him and Asante's partnership down that right-hand side is going to be pivotal for me having a good first season. But what a ball in that was, and he's not being marked by anyone. There's the Cam McAlney as well, 28 years of age with the first goal of this series. I think he could be important. We've got two fairly decent cams, but I went with McAlney today to see how he got on, and that's put him in good stead. He's the quicker of the two. At the moment, it's the Asante and Luke Bolton show, I'll tell you that. And Luke Bolton's done that overlapping run again. He can keep overlapping. I'm happy. He's causing them all kinds of issues. Luke Bolton, you just keep at it, son. We keep winning the football back in good positions. This is a good ball in. It's a poor touch, though. Maybe he should have played that into Matty Smith. First half, unscathed. Not conceded yet. Connor's bagged himself a goal. We can be happy. Games in League 2 can swing very quickly, though. Now, we need to be very concentrated this second half. I need to be focused. I need to be laser switched on, or else I think we might be punished. But I'm already noticing we've got a few players in this team that I could probably do a bit of damage with going forward. And defensively, it feels at 67 rated, we might have two of the better centre-backs in the game. I was going to say, how is he not offside? But he was. Got Smith there making the run forward. This is the problem now. Hunter's got a wicked cross on him. Hunter's got a wicked... That's a terrible ball in, but it lands to London. In the end, it will be blocked. This is good movement from Leyton Orient, which is a sentence I don't want to be saying, but it's a terrible ball in, really, in the end, and that's been their story today. The delivery hasn't been very good, but Smith has got space. Just as I'm saying they've not been good today. Leyton Orient go on and make it 1-1. Smith with a goal. He just didn't defend correctly. The clearance was a little bit poor, and then we didn't get tucked tight to him. Oh, he's managed to find the back of the net. And that's devastating. That's exactly what we didn't want to happen in this second half. We've not only been moments in, but that's a good goal. Asante there, though. That's a good touch. Willock now. Him and Asante have linked up well. Just that side is probably going to be our side. That's where we're going to have the majority of success in most games this year. Well, this movement from Leyton Orient, they've come out different side this second half. Bolton did well to stay tight to him. It's a good ball played back and a good shot. Oh, it's round off the crossbar. We must get it away. And in the end, we do. Oh, my God, that was very close to us being behind in this game. Oh, Leyton Orient here might break away. They might break away. This is good defending at the moment. But I've spotted that run. They're still going. This is too good. This is too good from Leyton Orient. Is he offside? Please tell me he's offside. I think Leyton Orient have taken the lead in this game. I don't think he is off. And we're falling apart. We're going to bring on Henderson up top because Smith's done nothing for us. Their Smith has got them 2 goals. Unbelievable finish. And we've gone from having the lead in this second half to being 2-1 down. And can we get back into the game? It's not gone as planned. We've struggled, to be fair. We've really struggled. And that pass is not what we need at this moment in time. Well in Henderson, though. I'm already trying to figure out who's going to play up top for us this season, but I don't think it's going to be Smith. He's too much of a lump. Like, I just can't... I can't create anything with him. I can't do anything with him. This is nice play. This is nice play. Keeping it moving. Hunter now. Edge of the box. Oh, that was lovely. Lund! Oh, what a save from the keeper. Well, the clock is ticking down here, and it's not looking like we're going to be given the opportunity. We haven't been good enough the second half, let's be honest. We haven't played well enough. And it does feel like this is going to be, unfortunately for us, the first defeat in this series and the first of the season. And it's kind of down to our own misgivings. Now, here we go. This is it. If you're going to score, it's now. You're going to score, it's now. McClearney. Oh, it's a terrible pass. I need to learn that I can't do those passes anymore. We don't have the players with the facilities to do it. We're going to lose on the opening day of the season 2-1 here after taking the lead. And a really disappointing performance, if I'm honest. We started so brightly, but they took over in the second half and they were more clinical than us. I can already tell, going forward up top, we've got a problem. We've got Crawley in the cup next. This is going to be the starting 11. I'm not going to play it, though. We're just going to sim it because I really, at this stage, I genuinely do not care whatsoever about the Carabao. We do go through on penalties, which is lovely to say. We will try and do something in the Papa John's, but the Carabao we don't care about. If anything, it's going to be more of a hindrance. Freshly promoted Sutton United next. This is a starting 11. I'm going Henderson up top. I don't know. I don't like Smith. He's too sluggish. If anything, I might try and sell him. If we can bring in Scarlett, I think we sell Smith. I just don't like him. He's too sluggish. I know I'm not going to get anything out of him. He's not going to work. Henderson seemed a little bit better for us when we tried using him. They're playing 4-4-2. We need our first win of the season now, boys. We absolutely do. Hopefully, we can get it on the road here against Sutton. They're freshly promoted, so we should be favourites, although I would have thought we were favourites for the Leyton Orient game as well. For League 2, this turf has been very well looked after by Sutton. It's artificial, though, isn't it? I think Sutton's turf is artificial. I might be wrong. I'm just going off when they had that run in the cup. Their turf was artificial. I'm basing my whole argument on that. What a ball that is out to Luke Bolton. Asante now. What a ball back to Willock. Willock! Oh, what a save. We've still got it, though. Oh, he's offside. Ashley Hunter was offside. That's a nice start to the game, though. I want this kind of pressure. We need to keep it up. If we take the lead, it needs to be a 2-goal lead as well. Let's be honest. It needs to be a 2-goal lead. Oh, this is lovely play. This is lovely play. Oh, Haley getting his 2nd goal of the season. Maybe could have taken an extra touch there. Pardon now. Oh, he's made a mistake. It's a good ball up to Henderson. Henderson with a cheeky ball roll. He'll wait for Asante. Asante's on the ball now. I need players that are being less marked. I'm going to get one in the end on the edge of the box in McElnay. It's saved. I couldn't generate the power. We're causing them issues, but none of them are goal scoring issues at the moment. McElnay there is going to find Bolton. And Bolton's got a wicked whipped ball in. He finds Asante. Oh, it's landed. Henderson. Oh, how's he not found the back of the net there? That's got to be 1-0. We've had the better chances, but I'm so well aware that they'll still be a threat. They're still going to be a threat, but Henderson is already proving to be a million times better than what we had before. And if that is a good ball, it is a good ball. McElnay for his 2nd goal of the season. We'll make it 1-0 Salford. And we take the lead. We've been the better team by a country mile. Well, there we go. 1-0 Salford. Let's have it, lads. Oh, I needed that. I'm not going to lie. I needed that. Tidy finish as well from a tight angle. Well, Connor McElnay is instantly proving to be brilliant. Now, I'm probably saying his name wrong, but, I mean, that's what his name looks like, right? McElnay. McElnay? Whatever. He's bagging the goals, and I love it. Henderson, though, instantly, he might be lower rated than Smith. He's proving to be the better of the 2 strikers that we have at the moment. I still know for 100% without a doubt we need another striker. But at least we know with Henderson we've got something there. That's a lovely ball onto Willock. Willock can drive at people. So can Asante. I'll pull that one back. That's lovely stuff from Asante. Good ball across. McElnay. Henderson. Oh, he saved an off the post. Well, it's been an unbelievable first half for us. But it still remains only 1-0. And when they're in positions like that, you've got to be cautious. I am worried that this is the scoreline we had in the last game. Although we didn't play as well as this, it still was the scoreline. McElnay now. He needs to unleash a really good ball. He's been crunched and will take the foul here. Not even a booking. How's that not even a booking? But going into the half, we do have only a 1-0 lead yet again. Again, we look better. We look way better in this game than we did it against Leyton Orient. But I am worried that we're about to just see a carbon copy of what happened against them. Oh, this is lovely play from Sutton. They've really come out a different team this 2nd half, boys. They've really come out a different team this 2nd half. Oh, Hunter's done brilliantly to win the ball back here. Can they catch up to him? No, they can't. Hunter's done brilliantly. The problem is how's he going to get the ball across? And that's an unbelievable tackle. Oh, and Hunter's gone down injured, boys. Hunter's gone down injured. Well, they've taken their Smith off. So at least we know a Smith's not going to score passes. But I'm going to have to bring Hunter off here for Morris. Now, Morris isn't bad, so it's not a terrible sub. But we are looking a bit tired. Don't quite have the same level of stamina, do they, at this level? And I play quite demanding football. Well, we need to hope that the injury there to Hunter isn't a long one. Lund finds Willock. Willock takes a lovely touch. Oh, that would have been a brilliant goal. Morris now. We do. He's not bad on the ball, is our Morris. I'll give him that. That's a lovely turn from McElnay. Lovely turn from McElnay, and he shoots, but good block from John. I'm struggling to break them down at the moment. They sit deep when we're on the ball, and they break with pace. They've got a lot... Wow, wow, what a take from Asante. What a take. Henderson's found the football. It's terrible from Henderson. He's had a good game, but that was an awful turn. Luke Bolton will ping that one out wide. Morris goes inside. McElnay now. Finds Willock again in a good position. Willock scores! He will make it 2-0 Salford. Oh, we will be getting our first win of the series. I don't think it's as dramatic of a celebration that we're getting here, but I do not care. We really, really needed this victory. Oh, I was so nervous as the game was going on. We just couldn't find the back of the net again. I've struggled so much to score with this team, which is probably going to be the most difficult part. But what a finish that is from our lad Willock. Oh, 2-0. Well, it is the centre mids in this first episode that have, you know, taken centre stage. And I don't care where the goals come from, boys. I really don't. I just care that we get promoted this year and that we get the goals. I do not mind where they come from. It does not matter to me one bit whatsoever. That's a lovely ball in. It's a terrible ball across, but he's still got it. He's still got it now. Play it. He still had it, and then the shot just wasn't quite good. There goes the final whistle, and we win our first game of the series. I was really worried that we were going to do episode number 1 and not even have a victory. To be expected, though, Sutton are a newly promoted side and probably one of the worst rated squads. So we needed a victory, and that puts us in 12th. But there's a lot to be done. And again, lads, it's going to be striker, but this injury is 4 weeks for Hunter, and I don't like that. Actually, Hunter has been one of the better players. He's one of the better rated players as well. So Morris is going to start. But then, aside from that, we don't really have another left mid. Burgess will probably have to join the bench. That's going to be that for this episode, lads. But remember, we've still got the scout to send out. I'll let you guys have some feedback on that down below in the comments. And the vote is up. So I will probably pick the second favourite team, which England was the first. Scotland is the front runner at the moment. So make sure you vote on that, because that will give me a really good inkling of where you want us to send the second scout. And we need a striker in the next episode. Unless the scout comes back with a worldie that is already 16 and can start in the team, we need a striker. And is that man Scarlett on loan? I think he will do the business for us. Anyway, lads, I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you enjoyed episode number 1, and I hope you're going to enjoy being along for this journey of the RTG. I will catch you in the next episode.